They ain't gonna be.
Man. Oh yeah, there we go.
Hey guys, what's going on, my brothers and sisters around the world? It's your boy Terrell Humphrey, Bullish T, Phase Knowledge, Bullish T, and Terrell Humphrey.
And
And
so
today for
real Humphrey.
episode number 19. Listen. It's gonna be something special because I got both my brothers, Malik Allen, Big Will. Oh, let's get it. How y'all doing?
What's happening, man?
It's
Man, how y'all
good, bro.
doing?
Damn. I done
Can y'all
got
hear me?
broccoli all on my damn laptop. Yeah, I can hear you. I've been good, bro. About yourself? My bad.
Man, I cannot complain at all, my boy. Nah,
I've been
this is
great,
better.
bro. A little tired, but tiredness ain't never stopped no business.
He's gonna stop
That
you.
boy just got off.
But I got off
You got off?
at like 7 this morning. Came home, took a mean nap. That boy T Jones called me like 10 minutes before this. That's why I woke up for it. I'm like, well, I'm glad you called me because I was sure finna sleep right through it.
Yeah, you the one that pushed it
That
back.
boy, no good. That boy, no
Dude,
good,
man.
boy.
Dude, boy, you funny. You
My
funny,
bad,
man.
bro.
How has y'all 2021 been?
Shit, bro. I don't even remember the first part of my 2021.
Bro, this been
Is
a
that
long
crazy?
year.
This
It's
bitch was
super
long as
long
fuck.
year.
Like that's wild though. Like I don't remember it at all. Only thing I remember is me tearing my Achilles until now. Hold on, though. Give me a second. Though. For real though.
I
What
say
about
that
you?
shit been like, oh my bad. I say that stuff been like up and down. I ain't gonna count. Like,
Why's it been up and down?
uh, shoot. I say like the first half of 2021. I say like my mental was up and down really, and then like the second half of 2021, my mental was great, but other stuff was up and down. So it was really like a up and down type kind of year. But
Mm-hmm.
we still here, you know what I'm saying? So it's really the
Yeah.
big picture, you know what I'm saying? I'm still able to, do a lot of stuff that other people can't do. So I can't really complain too much about it.
Do stuff like what?
I mean, shit, a lot of people don't have, you know what I'm saying, their own place to stay. I still, I got my own, I got my own spot, able to, I got, I'm able to get myself to work. I'm able to have a job,
Yeah,
able to keep
yeah.
a
And that
job.
big ass payment you just dropped too. As you should have recorded. Yeah,
I did
he don't want to
record,
speak on
bro.
that. Man, you didn't record you getting that car, man. Ain't nobody did that ever in life. I
You
ain't
got a
never seen
car?
nobody cash out. Man, this nigga just
Yeah.
bought a car, bro. Bought cash.
Hold on now,
Right.
big
I ain't never seen that before.
Hold on now. Talk us through that, man. How that end up happening?
Well, I had, of course, I had a car. It was a car that I had since, how long I had that car? Since 2018, my senior year of college. And me and T Jones was in a little fender bender, and we was coming back from a gym in Cabot with Beard and Corlin. I think Caillou was there too. I don't know, he might have been. But anyway, it was wet on the road, and you know how folks be in Little Rock when they get hazardous conditions, boy, they act like they can't drive.
Shit.
So
Oh.
little 18-wheeler came and like scraped the back of the car, and I was in the process of like getting it, fixed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I only had one more day before I turned that mug in to get it fixed, which is the wild part.
Mm-hmm.
And me and T Jones was coming back from a gym session in Sherwood, and I dropped him off. I was heading back. I think I was heading back to my folks' house in JB.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, I to this day, I honestly don't know what happened. Like, I passed one truck and wasn't nobody in front of me. Like, no cap, with nobody in front of me. So I don't even know how another car got there. And then, you know, next thing I know, boom, airbag hit me dead in chest. I'm going in the ditch. So basically, ended up totaling my old car, and the money that we got from the 18-wheeler, and then the other car was paid off. So the money that I got from that, we just took that and just bought a whole new car.
Legendary.
You should have recorded that.
Photo.
Well,
That's
not
what I'm
not not the
saying.
accident. You should have recorded you getting the car.
Get in the car. The nigga went on Carvana and everything and got a car. I had it shipped in. It came in and all that, bro.
I wasn't thinking about it then, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that ever. He probably just didn't want to put his business out, though.
Yeah, probably.
But
Or he's not a true
everybody
YouTuber.
know you.
He's not a true YouTuber.
Hey, bro,
Like
we're
I
not gonna
said,
start
like
that.
I said,
He's not a true
he
YouTuber.
ain't no real YouTuber, man.
No, sir.
He ain't no real YouTuber. He be bullshitting.
He said Cal.
Cap, bro.
Real
I ain't even, bro. That's not something you just think about, though.
Not a real YouTuber.
You're not a real YouTuber. That's not a real YouTuber.
Hey,
bro, y'all get out my top.
For y'all that's on Instagram, man, join me on the Instagram so y'all can see the full interview. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in right now. We got my boy Malik Allen, my other brother Chandler Miller. Not a true YouTuber, but you know.
Hey. This guy.
My bad. No smoke. So
Hey,
that boy get one video and then 150 views and get a little cocky in his mug.
Who got 150?
That boy,
Actually,
it was on his it was on that Christmas video when he went and bought some gifts for Destiny. That mug, like, when I was looking at it like early in the morning at work, that mug was like at 150.
Listen, bro,
I found the cheat
code. I found the cheat code. So the thing that I sent y'all, bro. Listen,
302.
Oh my God, you see what I'm saying, bro? I found the cheat code for social media just because of the simple fact that if you put the right hashtags, the right SEO, the SEO is like something for the like the views or something like that. And somebody that reach out to me, I'm like, shit, let me try it. Let me see how it goes. So when I tried it, I'm like, okay, I see what you did. So I'm asking questions. I'm like, what did you do and how did you do it the way that you did? He was like, I do a lot of research. I got my graphic designer certification and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna pay him to do the same thing he just did for that one particular video for all of them.
What? Go ahead, get that exposure going crazy.
Search engine optimization. Nice. Yeah, you're right. So I'll appreciate that. Yeah, bro. And then just imagine, right? You got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got LinkedIn, you got all these platforms, and they all got their own. You said what? You said what?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I said that TikTok. That's how I learned that shit.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I post every time I upload a video. I post it straight to TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that.
Hey, when I get back on that social media, I'm finna go crazy.
Look, Terryl said, "Hey guys, I'm most proud of all my sons. Happy New Year's, guys. Much love. Vid, love you too.
Love you too. Thank you.
Love you too. I don't even know who that is.
That's my mama.
That's his mama.
Man.
Hey, we said the same thing.
Oh God.
Bro, I was watching that podcast. That boy Lee had me dying.
Who is you?
Hey, I saw it like, I don't know who you is. That's funny.
Funny.
Hey, real.
Yes, sir.
Tell them how why you started the book club, bro.
Because man, in all actuality, when we read books, bro, well, before we start reading books, we think the concept of reading books is lame. In all
Hmm.
actuality, it's more knowledge within these white and between white and black. And if we actually put time and effort to actually read that to find the information, bro,
Mm.
the sky's the limit. And just imagine,
Oh,
right?
Jesus.
We the only one, we the only ones, not necessarily the only ones. Well, us as a generation don't understand the concept of reading and the power of the knowledge that's within the books. And once we start to understand and get
Hmm.
around people that's doing the same thing, then it's no longer lame. It's no longer not liked or whatever case is. Now it's
Once
more
they
solely
understand that shit can make you rich,
mm-hmm,
once people understand reading can make you rich, bro, that's the fucking
mm-hmm,
game changer right there. That's what people don't. That's
Yeah.
what kids really don't realize. They keep saying reading is fundamental. I ain't trying to
mm-hmm.
hear that shit because reading not fun. They don't make reading fun. But once you say reading can make you rich, that changed the whole game plan of this shit,
That is
in my
true.
opinion.
That is
For real.
true. And then
Nobody
look,
want to hear
bro,
reading.
bro,
Yeah.
my mama is even reading a book. Not the be obsessed with be average, but she's reading her own book. And I'm like, it's power within these books. You see what I'm saying? And bro, let me
Real
ask y'all
talk.
this: what made y'all join?
The book club.
Yep.
Cause you asked.
I was already reading.
I'm be honest. Cause you
I
asked.
was already reading the book.
Uh-huh.
That mug right here too.
Yes, sir. My
Ooh.
hello. Mine's right here.
Hold on, hold
Keep
on,
it
hold
on
on.
me.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Oh damn, bro. You just messed it up, bro.
Mine on Google
Ah, you're
though.
supposed to pull it out.
You just messed
Pause.
it up, bro. Hey, Terrell, you the one that sent me the Think and Go Rich, right?
Yeah, the thing grow rich by Napoleon Hill. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I read the first chapter of that before this book came in, and that book, yeah, I got tapped in on that
Mine,
because he said
boy,
that shit.
mind boggling. So
He
we
said
got
that
to
shit.
come in.
Robert,
You said
go ahead,
what? My bad. Go ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was about to say we
I
got
said
this come
Robert
in, but my
said,
boy, this man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna wait till you finish.
okay, man. Robert was talking about the book in Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because my mama reading part two. I think it's part two of Think and Grow Rich, but I'm not really for sure. But it's affiliated with that.
Yeah,
And then my boy
yeah.
Tyler be talking from Instagram said people can't understand the concept of mastery. We can't concede the exceptional effect of time and experience. That's true. That's true, bro.
For real.
What y'all think of that?
Wait, say that again.
So
I said, can
yeah,
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
People can't understand the concept of mastery. We can't concede the exceptional effect of time and experience.
What the hell is mastery?
Mastery, like becoming perfecting your craft.
Yeah.
Long story
It's
short,
basically just like uh, uh
Mm.
consistency, basically.
yeah.
Nah, that's real though. I think people quit on what they want to do so fast. If that's what he's talking about, people quit on
Hmm.
what they do so fast because they don't see, like you said to me. I think yesterday because you didn't see no progression or you didn't see you making any deals or whatever, and like then niggas quit. But shit, everything a fucking journey, bro.
It is.
I I think folks just wired like that in general though. Like when you start something,
Yeah,
you so
they want
right
to see
when
progression
you
off
don't
rip, off top.
yeah,
That's
Hmm.
when you don't see them hoes, you like, man, fuck this shit.
boy. That's why people stop working out because they don't see it. But like, bro, what you think you finna lose fucking 10 pounds in a week?
Hmm.
Fuck no. Even
Never,
if you
never
starve
ever.
yourself, you're not doing. Even if you
Every time
starve
you
yourself,
see
that shit not gonna happen.
yeah, every time you see somebody like posting weight loss, it always be like, this how I was 3 months ago. It don't ever be no, I was like this 5 days
Hmm.
ago. I don't know why
Right?
people.
Like that's impossible, nigga. Like what? I had to learn that shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. Oh, so he
For
just
real.
explained it. So he said people who write books have already achieved mastery, and then he also said mastery is 10,000 hours need to be great. We hear Michael Jordan and Kobe shot 10,000 hours, but we fully don't understand how much that
Mm.
truly is.
That's the dude on Instagram. His name Devin in the Lab. He talk about 10,000 hours in the
Mm-hmm.
gym and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's hard. Whoever that is. Who is that? Tyler who?
Tyler be talking. He my guy from he got his own podcast also. Hey, make sure y'all go follow him too at Tyler be
Get the
talking. Hey,
flame.
listen, it's a family origin podcast, and man, listen, he be dropping gems on there. And
It's
my
on
boy Devin
YouTube.
said, yeah, on YouTube and Instagram. My boy Devin said a journey that you gotta embrace because sometimes the journey is better than the ending, bro. You know what's so crazy? I almost quit real estate like this month last week. I had canceled all my subscriptions, and the reason why I canceled it is because, like you said, I didn't see no type of progression. Bro, I've been doing it for
Yeah.
16 months. I've been doing it for
Mm-hmm.
16 months, and now I'm
It's a
all of a
long time.
sudden just starting just close my first deal. So I'm
yeah.
like, if I stop now,
You're legendary.
the doors to opportunity is gonna close because now they gave up when the process is already just beginning.
Yeah. Real
What?
talk though. But you think the crazy part is you think you said 16 months, right?
A year and 4 months, yes, sir.
You that's crazy that you say that, but nigga, you know how many long people be grinding on YouTube? I be looking
Boy.
at people,
Mm-hmm.
they be saying they be on YouTube for 10 years, bro. 10 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time, bro. That's a whole
Bro,
decade.
bro, what? So a year and whatever, about 3 months or whatever, bro. That shit. Why even stop anyway? That shit, it just gonna hurt
Okay.
you if you stop.
One thing though, I think niggas don't take into account is like when they thinking about quitting, all they be thinking about is themselves. They don't think about, oh, it could be somebody watching me going through the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they see me
Yep.
quit, then they go quit. But if I keep
They're
going, you
gonna
know what I'm
quit
saying?
too.
It give motivation to somebody you don't even know that's watching you.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
real.
Man, listen, bro. Like the journey is hard. That mug is hard because it plays with your mind so much. Because not
Bro,
only are you
what?
beginning, but now you're in a phase to where you start to believe in everything that you're about to do. And when you actually believe
Yep.
in yourself, you think things. Well, I thought things supposed to happen like that. Okay, yeah, I have this
No.
idea. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be like actually do real estate. By next month, I should be a millionaire. Guess who
Right.
won a millionaire?
Your ass.
For real, bro. And then, like you said about YouTube too, like, bro, that it's a grind to be successful.
Man,
What? What was
man.
I thinking? What was I thinking, man? What was I thinking? Thinking I can get on YouTube and I'd be on that fast. What was I thinking?
Exactly.
Boy, what?
And then I didn't mean to cut you off, but Devin and Tyler said coming in some more. Devin said the average person would tell him to give up after 10 years. I say your time gonna come soon. And then Tyler say, I say quick, fast, life is short, and time is your most valuable resource. I say quick,
I
fast.
swear to God, boy, that's what I'm learning right now. That time is your most
Boy.
valuable source, boy. Hey, no cap. I don't even play about it no more.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to get on Terrell ass last time. He tried to push me back to like 11 or something over here. I said, hey, bro, man, I got things to do, man. I got a vlog to do. I got good thing I already did it today. Cause see, man, I heard you put some time back too, bro. I
I,
heard that, bro. You lucky I
was
did
so,
all I had to do today, bro. Go ahead.
I was like, dang, you would say at this time? That
Huh?
boy C Mill was Cade.
Boy.
Yeah, he was knocked out. I already knew he was.
Super.
Super.
I ain't think words gonna take that much. Matter of fact, I was at work, bro, and it was like I went in at like 11 or something, and
Mm.
it was like around 2. That was like, you want to go home, boy? I looked at her like, I ain't gonna lie, that bed sounded a little nice. It sounded a
Yeah, I
little
went home
nice.
early.
So I went on Twitter. I'm like, so to go ahead and say like, go ahead, grind out this last 3.5 hours and just take it to the crib. And he said, bro, go ahead and stay, bro. You already there. I said, fuck it. Let me go ahead. I'm really glad I decided to stay because I was going to be sick if I went home and left 4 hours on the table, bro. I would have been sick.
I would have told you to. Maya would have told you to go home because I left early yesterday. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
That crazy part, bro, I wasn't doing anything.
And I wasn't either. That's why I left. I said, fuck it, I don't even feel like staying. And everybody else left too. I was like, man, all right, yeah, let me just leave.
Bro, I was so
boy,
close to leaving, bro. When I started to
post my video too.
Boy, when I started to doze off at work, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna go ahead and tell them I'm out.
Hey, I'm about to add Devin to it.
All right, bet.
All right, that's cool.
Well, if that's cool with y'all.
Yeah. How many people can you add on this, huh?
I don't know. We
said like up to
today.
10.
10?
Yeah, it said
Jesus
10 when
Christ,
I joined. Like up to 10 people can be here at one time.
That's hard.
My goodness.
That's hard.
How you don't even know you over this?
Because I ain't never did 10 people. I ain't never done 10 people.
Bro. It's real. Come on, man.
Let's alone 3. This is the first time you doing 3.
Yeah, I know.
And all cool with me. I mean,
bro, funny, bro.
How funny? What I do?
What you be saying in text messages?
Oh wow.
Right. Wow.
Hey, listen, man, don't judge me,
Christmas.
Man.
I'm like,
hey, hold on, let me see if I can hear y'all louder with my AirPod in.
All right, man, it sound better. I got mine in, Mill.
Listen, man, don't judge me, man. So listen. So for 2022, well, actually, we already talked about 2021 because, like, you say that you didn't remember C Mill. He told us what happened. So for 2022, right? What's our goals for this upcoming year?
Man, a lot better. I'm finna go crazy in that gym. I'm not playing, bro. And when I get on Instagram, I'm finna cleanse my Instagram. This is how I just cleanse my brain. Being gone for 2 months, I'm finna cleanse my social media, nigga. I'm finna have only bosses I follow. I ain't gonna even lie. Well, of course, friends, but if friends post some stupid shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. See, Mill, you're getting swept, nigga. Yeah.
First of all, why he call me out though? Like
because you posting shit. I know you, bro. Damn, what it do?
I be posting stuff for the masses, man.
You said for the masses?
Yeah, bro. I entertain, bro. I entertain.
For real,
no cap though. You be surprised how many DMs I get of like friends I used to go to school with sending me like little reels and videos like, bro, you definitely got to remake this. You definitely got to do this.
Then why don't you?
Bro, I know why. Not a real YouTuber.
I be doing it.
Not a real YouTuber.
First of all, it's not for YouTube. It's for Instagram. Get back. So get back.
Not a real YouTuber.
Nigga, you just started too.
Not a real YouTuber.
Damn, what it do, my boy?
Man, not shit, chilling. But I like what's your name? What's your name again? On the C-Mill.
Yeah, Uncle Mill.
I was messing with what you said, bro, because I literally just did that. Like I had I say 12,000 followers, but I deleted my entire page because everything I was seeing on a daily basis, and mind you, I've always been in a different circle as far as my personal self, but the people around me were people that, hanging out in the hood, just want to chill and stuff like that. So all I'm seeing every day is Waukesha, weed, guns.
Man, look, I said, boy, they finna go. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't trying to see that. So now my new page, I only got 150 some followers, and I follow more business people and stuff like that because that's what I want to see on my feed all day. Because when you need that extra boost as a hustler, as an entrepreneur, you want to get on your feed and see like Rolls Royces, McLarens, people hustling, people
Hey
giving
man,
advice to motivate
what?
you again. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't want to see no
Look,
gun.
I don't care what you put, what 3-5 in your back. I don't care about none of
I
that
don't give a fuck
shit
about none of that.
at
But
all. At all. I need to
we
see
seen
what
that shit
stock you
enough growing
investing
up.
in.
We seen
That's
that
all
shit
it
Man, do
is.
you
enough
hear me?
growing up.
And then, like, bro, to feed off what y'all just said, man, listen, I went on Instagram and scrolled all the way to the bottom. Unfollow. But you know you can unfollow like a certain limit a day. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I didn't even
I'll be
know
back.
that.
I'll be back.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Your environment would
lock
change
your,
before
they'll lock your shit up.
it change before you have the chance to
Damn.
change it. You gotta
Damn,
get a
that's
place to where
wild.
you can grow. Yeah, that's hard. So, hey, listen, and
Nah,
then
for
that's another
real.
reason why I started the book club also because we from Little Rock, we don't see that. We don't see people talking about like a book club, being successful, real estate, investing, being
Yeah.
a business owner, pursuing what's in your heart. We don't see that. We do not see that,
Mm-mm.
and that's
At
another reason
all.
because primarily, you don't have to be from Little Rock, Arkansas, but everybody that's around us has some type of same story. Meaning, no father in the house, and no, we introducing success for the first time. We get introduced to
Yeah.
success for the first time, and it's hard to do it by yourself. And if you have a group of people that's pursuing the same thing, not in the same industry. You don't have to be in the same industry, but
It's
you
the
just
same
have to
goal.
be pursuing what's in your
Yeah,
heart, bro.
That's
Oh
because
my
we be in our
god.
own crowd though, bro.
no
Bro,
cap.
the
Mm-hmm.
nigga that always got the book in his hand at school, nigga, he be the lame nigga. You notice
Mm-hmm.
that?
Right.
We think he
That was
lame.
me in middle
That's the
school.
craziest shit. Bro, that's the craziest shit ever. We think the
Mm-hmm.
nigga with the book in his hand is lame, but the nigga with the basketball cool. He
Mm-hmm.
got a head
I,
start. He winning.
Not
to
even a nigga
Yeah.
with the
piggyback,
basketball, the dude that's disrupting the class every 30 minutes. He the cool one.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
Props, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't gonna chase their dreams because of, like you said, like stereotypes, especially that daddy not in the house shit. So many men,
boy.
so many boys, so many women fail their kids before they even get a chance to fail themselves just by saying, well, he don't got his daddy. Bro, I was raised by all women.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All women. And that did not stop me from understanding that I got a dream and I need to chase it. And that it was my dream and nobody else's. And nobody will help me do it as much as I can do it for myself. You know what I'm saying? My dad didn't
Yeah.
stop that. And a lot of
Yeah,
people let that stop them. They let every situation they got around them stop them. Oh, I ain't got
That
the
shit
money right now.
crazy.
Or
yeah,
I ain't ready to start. But a lot of people don't know the easiest way to start is just like he said, clean your Instagram and social media and
for sure.
reformate the things that if you want to be an entrepreneur,
Easy.
start right there. Clean your social medias, reform the people that you're watching, and start reading books. Start studying. Get into a book club,
Get
or
away
if not,
from
just
that dumb shit.
get away from the
Boy,
dumb shit and be around. Start being
Get away
around
from
stuff
the
you.
dumb shit.
and bro, to piggyback off what Tyler was talking about, bro, no cap. We talking about not having no father in the house. I'm one of the anomalies. I think I'm an anomaly that was raised in a two-parent household. When I was in middle school, that was my first time really actually being exposed to so many people around me being in a one-parent household. I thought I damn near felt ashamed because all my environment was, I only got my mom's in the house. You know what I'm saying? I only got one parent. I'm like, damn, I'm finna say I got one parent too. They go look at me like, nigga, you think you better than us because you got two parents? I ain't.
Who all
Yeah,
had their
sure look
dad in
like
the
that.
house? Who else had their dad in the house?
I
Wouldn't it?
did.
But
No,
I'm gonna tell you,
sir.
bro, we know different. We just didn't have. You had your dad, we didn't, but we all grew up and understood what life was. You know what I'm saying? Like each and
For
every
Mm-hmm.
day.
sure.
Like
Yeah.
people who let that hold them back. That's just something that they got inside of them because they wanted that relationship or or something like that. Everybody wants a relationship with their dad, but you can't let that
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
just because I grew up in a
Mm-hmm.
household without one and you grew up with one, we the same men at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just a
Boy,
different
you ain't
walk
better
style.
than me.
Exactly.
Hell
Like
yeah.
that's
That's
what I'm
hard.
saying. Like we got the similar stories, two parent, one parent, but the way we grew up, like we embedded our mindset to where we can like reach for greatness, reach for success. Granted, they
Yeah,
did do
for
a good
sure.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Yeah,
parents did
yeah.
a
Great
phenomenal
job.
job. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But now it's up to us
I
to
don't know
create
about you.
something that we ain't never, you know what I'm saying, seen. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
I said, I don't know about you, bro. Your
Wait,
mama
so
did a good job. Your mama did a good job, but you might have just steered off the path on your own. Cause you a little. It's a
you
couple. It's a
ain't
couple.
faster.
It's a
You
couple of
ain't
screws.
faster.
Couple screws loose in you,
listen,
real.
listen.
I
You
ain't
be
gonna
having your
cap.
slow days too.
You said you had slow days.
Yeah, we all do.
It's just yours a little bit more frequent than others.
Man, like
hey,
slow days. It's funny you say slow days. I'm going through my first major lawsuit as a business owner. And like for the last I think it's been like the 23rd we last talked to her. Like for these last couple of days of the year, it's been kind of hectic and kind of like let's just say I'm at a moment right now where a weak-minded person would have given up, would have stopped, would have said, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put no money into this. I'm not gonna spend days working on this and stuff like that. So it's very important to me that like, you know, I had to find my balance again. I had to find my mojo again because like when you get hit with something so big of a nature, you're like, okay, that's depressing. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Like, damn, I saved up just to have to go through this. But
Man.
you got to look at it as like I look at it as a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation that I'm in is not a situation that I cannot beat. Like I'm guaranteed to win it. It's just the distraction that it's causing, the time it takes away from building my dream. And you know, like you think about it, is it worth it in the end? You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it putting $2-3 grand up on a lawyer just to get a piece of paper saying that we good? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, but no matter what, I'm not gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a part of the journey. Because this situation right here, even if it don't teach me something right now, later down the line, I will learn something big from this situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit's
that's
crazy.
hard.
yeah. Tyler said, "I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you had a resilience to keep going or to continue." My
No,
bad.
for sure. Appreciate it. Like you gotta have that, man. Because I mean, you can lay
You
around and
do.
mope all day, but ain't nobody gonna come pick you up but yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
While you moping, it's somebody else working 10 times harder while you laying down worried about some shit that happened yesterday. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
The shit.
Whatever.
Man, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever
you talking
happened.
your shit. Rich Dad Poor Dad said that you gotta be able to lose money to
To
become
make it.
rich.
Yeah, like
Do you hear me? Straight
millionaires
up.
lose thousands becoming millionaires. Billionaires lose millions becoming millionaires. Like it's
Mhm.
a part of the process because you have to make your money
Gotta
pay for
be.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
how I look at it is, even though I just spent like a shit ton of money on a lawyer, I now have a new relationship I didn't have.
Mhm.
Just off of our conversation, he discounted my services and he's excited to work with me. He's excited to see my new business grow. And we
That's
talked about
hard.
that more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy because you know I looked at it like, damn, I just paid this nigga the money. This shit ain't gonna take no time. This man, the moment I paid him, started filing injunctions, all that stuff for me the next day, just off that conversation of us meeting each other. You know what I'm saying? This shit normally take 2-3 days for them to even draft a letter. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like he did all this shit in a day. Freeze like everything. He's just like, I'm gonna do it all the day. Because of that
That's hard.
relationship. So that's why
And
I'm not tripping.
That's why.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
To
You
piggyback what
sure?
Devin just said, bro, listen, that's another thing too. Networking, we don't know how to network because we ain't never done it before. And just because you got a relationship now, bro, that shit gonna be longevity now. Oh my goodness. Go
Oh,
ahead,
hey, you
Nick.
know that live we had did my first podcast with you.
Yeah.
So I had somebody send a clip of it to me, and when I was talking about the whole club thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so a dude counteracted what I said, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna go out, if you're gonna go out and spend $40, you can use that $40 on Fiverr towards a logo or something like that. But he said if you're a great networker, that $200 that you're taking out to go to the club could also be used for beneficial settings, like going to a club where you know there's high rollers and there's people in there that you can network with. So that gave me a different understanding of, you know what I'm saying, like the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, how he was able to get into that arena just by meeting that one guy and it brought him
My boy
millions
Will.
later. You know what I'm saying? Like everything does have a
But that gotta
purpose.
be your game plan though.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm about to say.
You
That
can't be
gotta be a
getting caught.
game plan.
You can't get caught in the fuckery.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
that's
get
that's
to
the
the
thing with
club.
that shit.
Yeah, you can't go to the club thinking you finna get in and oh yeah, I'm just going in to network. Nah, nigga, no, you're not.
Right.
You can't be timid
Right.
either. I think a lot of folks don't be networking because Motherfuckers be scared to talk to
Yeah,
people.
you have to be a natural at that shit. You have to make, even if you nervous, bro, like practice being not nervous while you nervous at home so you can just boom, you know what I'm saying? Like, and stop overthinking what you're gonna say. Like, be natural. Feel the setting. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What we talking
Okay.
about? The easiest thing to do is always start by complimenting somebody based on what they have on or what they doing or what you heard. You know what I'm saying? And like it's a fine line because most times people don't want to talk shop outside of shop. You got to make it cool to talk shop at the club at 1 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But keep it light because most of everybody drunk already. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right, exactly.
you,
Then you fucking the vibe up if you on that type of time. You can't
Boy.
mess the vibe up. And then they
you too
going,
much. The vibe are gonna look at you
yeah,
crazy. You
facts.
Hey Devin, did you read that book, How to Win and Influence People?
Nah, who's it by?
Man, what you just said. So when you're meeting someone, you have to, in order to start a conversation, if you don't know nothing about them, you can like go off what they're doing or what they're currently doing. Man, I see you
Yeah.
doing big things. Man, let's go ahead and chop it up. This, that, this, and that. And it's all about like understanding what they're doing and making it known that you acknowledge them rather than you just coming on just speaking about yourself.
Hey, yeah, like I seen one thing I learned in security sales, and this is probably like the best gem that I ever got from anybody in security sales is what a client has to see you at least 4 times to buy you. You know what I'm saying? So when I learned that, when he told me that, I looked at my sales process. I said, okay, how do I make a person see me 4 times before they buy me? Okay, number one, I can do digital marketing. So hopefully, if they're searching security services, they see me online. Second of all, we're going to do a site assessment. So we're going to go out to that client. We're going to create a relationship. We're going to put a face with the name, the company, and all that. And I'm going to leave a business card and a brochure. Bro, I've been in security 5 years. I've been owner for 4 years. If I could bet how many times I get a call from a card that I dropped off a year ago, hey, I had a lady come, hey, I was just cleaning my desk and I was looking for security and your card fell out of my business book. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing, if you go in the club and you see somebody who you know on their shit, you know they're doing something with the whoop, introduce yourself. Just like I said, hey, how's it going with the whoop and third? And then hit them with that. Hey, man, you're doing big things, blah, blah. I want to see, like I said, the time to talk with you. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, here go my business card, boss. I'm going to hit you at a better time when we're not in the club.
Yeah.
Then you started their relationship. They know who you are. Even if they drunk right now, when they get home and they start pocket dumping and they see that, oh, that was a dude I met in the club that was the womb. And now when you call him back, he already either waiting on your call back or expecting it or eventually will see that and it's gonna work out. So put yourself in front of people 4 times before you close a client and stuff like that.
That's
4
hard.
times email marketing, calls and all that, they're gonna buy your product.
But
Hey,
But
but
also,
people need to they need to understand that rejection is a part of the fucking game, though.
I
yeah, for
love
sure.
rejection.
Don't get discouraged when you get rejected. That's
For
what people
sure.
need to learn about that shit.
As a part of it, you gotta be able to eat that shit and be like, okay,
For
how I make
real. Cause
it.
it's going if you go ahead, my bad.
No, you
For
good.
real.
I be getting excited. Go
go
ahead, go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
Oh, I was about to say because when damn, I kind of forgot. Cause when it happens, it's gonna be a full circle. They gonna have to fuck with you eventually. And when they do, show the love too. Don't be like, oh, you fuck nigga, you rejected me when I was nigga, you was on the low. Don't be mad at that.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's so crazy, bro? So no, what's so crazy. So let me ask you about this. So the club environment, do you think that's a good place to network, or it don't matter where you at to network?
It don't matter where you at to network, man. Bro, you could literally be a homeboy of a homeboy who invited you to his homeboy baby shower and there's 4 or 5 fucking top dog real estate agents there.
God
You
damn.
gonna network. You know what I'm saying? Like
For
the
sure.
club, depending on your scene or what you doing, like for me, business startup. The club is ideal for me because I'm gonna go in there and have fun, but I'm gonna talk shit. Man, you finna buy $500 bottle, you can go. I can help you do this. That 500, you can turn that into 5,000. Just get with me. We can boom, boom. And then it's gonna be like, all right, let's see what we can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Now,
You bringing value to people.
if you selling baby milk or some shit like that, then okay, maybe not the club is the best idea for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't gonna
Right.
work.
Them baby mamas
But
be in there.
again, another solid point. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to catch them drunk on the way out. But
Supply and demand.
you have to make you are the person. You get what I'm saying? You have to make any scene for you. You have to make any opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
my favorite thing is hearing a client tell me no or I'm not interested. Because in cold calls and security, you hear that a lot. But I flip them clients 80% of the time. And that's proven facts. I got the paperwork to show it because I know how to take your no and turn it into a maybe or a yes.
So,
Yeah.
Why don't you need security?
That's
I
hard.
had the Highlands. She told me she'll never use a security company again because they're not worth anything and they don't do anything. I said, well, give me 30 days.
Damn.
Well, why I give you 30
yeah.
days? When you ask me why, that means you're interested. So I just kept
Mm-hmm.
going, kept
Right.
going, and kept going. And
Yeah.
I walked her down so much, she wanted a proposal at that point. I never sent it because she had high expectations and we were a small company at the time. But I stood there as a salesman just to test my sales skills. If you
Mm-hmm.
know it's a no already, why not give it a shot?
Well,
Hold on before you hang up.
Ooh.
Try.
that's
It's a
tough.
no regardless, but at least you try, or at least you learn something. You got to learn how to
And
deal
to
with people.
feed off
Yeah,
But
that,
yeah.
bro, to feed off that, because this what sales is all about. You're gonna get a lot of no's, a lot, but you can tell when somebody is not really interested, when somebody is kind of interested, but they like really confused just by like the tone of voice. And in all
Yeah.
actuality, you have to ask that extra question like, have you thought about doing this? Have you thought about doing that? Because within real estate,
yeah,
it's the same concept. You know how many people have to call just to see if they want to sell their property?
yeah. And when you
Yeah,
did that
y'all
on,
A
getting a
lot,
lot of no's too.
a
when you did
lot.
that
Boy,
one call on your TikTok where she was real shaky, real rude, I
boy,
would
Yeah.
have still
red
tried to
ribbon
flip.
week.
I would have tried to flip her too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you start off sales calls, never start off selling. Hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm.
How's your day going? What's going on? You know, try to create that quick relationship real quick to where you can get a small chuckle, whether it's fake or real. Then they ain't interested. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna
Yeah.
listen. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what you got going on? All right. Hey, how you doing?
Because
I called Bank of America one day to get my debit card limit increased for an event that I was having. And I only thing I said to her what I wanted. She's like, okay, cool. For the next 15 minutes, we talked about her being from Africa, her husband staying in Africa. And by the time we got done
Mm-hmm.
talking, she was like, oh, and I went on and unlocked your bank account, blah, blah, blah. And we hung up. That was the best customer service call I ever had. I told
yeah,
her what I
That
wanted,
shit
and we talked
crazy.
about completely different for 15 minutes. I almost forgot I was on the phone with a Bank of America person. You know what I'm saying? So like, just always try to
That's
flip them,
hard.
especially learning.
to
That shit
piggyback
crazy.
though on what
That's
Dev
hard.
said, not to blow smoke up your ass or anything, but just to think about like how how clutch your sales pitch would have been to for somebody to remember your face probably after a quick like I say 30-second maybe to about 2-3 minute conversation to remember you after a
After
year
a year,
and
yeah.
call you back. That's a tough fucking sales pitch.
It was because the first time it happened, I was like, what the fuck? And the first time this shit happened, it was right before COVID. This is a true story. I cannot wait to tell this story because the lady, I was just talking to the account manager the other day. Right before COVID, we had got hit with COVID, right when the shit was booming and everything was slowing down. Now, my business is predominantly apartment industry in poverty areas. So who wasn't working? People in poverty areas and apartments. So
Hmm.
we work just like dang near how to. So we
That's a
pay
smart
taxes and
move
they
though.
pay the police. People pay rent and they pay us to do whatever the services are. So
Yeah,
as a business owner, I'm like, okay, 3 months from now or a month or two from now, the money about to slow up. I can just feel it. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to do everything we could. We require prepayment for our standing accounts. You got to pay 2 weeks up. We lost a good majority of our accounts, and I actually got evicted and moved out of my apartment to keep the team that I had working. You know what I'm saying? That eleven hundred
Hmm.
dollars would have been towards payroll. And
yeah,
I stayed in my
That's a real
office
ball.
I stayed in my office for like 4 months, like going back and forth from my mom's house because she stayed an hour. So whenever I was real not tired, I go home. When I wasn't, I stay there. Sunday night around 8:30, I don't know what I was doing. I cannot remember what I was doing. But this lady who I had marketed a year ago, I went around and went to all her properties and I walked in and met her. She was the regional manager of the management company. I met her. I told her. I gave her a little picture quick. It wasn't even much, but I told her, hey, I just talked to all your managers and they are not happy with the provider because this particular property had 8 properties in one area and they had one security company to do it. She was like, yeah, I know, they're not happy, but our owner won't allow us to change this and that and that and the third, blah blah blah. So I tried her for a week, nothing but. I said, okay, cool. So she hit me back when COVID started, and she said, I have a big favor to ask you. I said, what's going on? Now, mind you, I'm barely hanging on to the employees I got right now. It's COVID, and she says I got 41 pools I need staffed um, over the summer for the next 3 months, and each one of these pools need one guard. Some of them need two guards. Some of them need three guards. And I said, okay, cool. When do you need them? By next Monday. It's Wednesday. At the time, I'm like, okay, well, that's 51 employees
Damn.
that you're asking me to throw out here to you. Like, that's 51 people. She's like, if you can do it, then we'll agree. So they wanted to pay me every 30 days. I said, well, if you pay me every week, I'll do it. So we went from bringing in 6,000 a month, trying to keep the core management team employed, to 30,000 a week, like that. On a Sunday night at 8 o'clock, she called me from a year ago,
Boy, God is good. That's
Boy,
and
wild.
so I was like, what the hell? Like, and like I said,
big
still
blessing.
make that, if you make that
But
impression on that sale, it might not happen right then, but I guarantee you it could happen in the future. You'll be surprised. Because a lot of people, they
and
glow
people
up just like
think
we go.
and people think your blessing just gonna come to you. You just keep praying to God and you not making the effort to get out and go get that blessing though. You dig what I'm saying? If you ain't
Faith without works is
put that
dead.
pitch out to her, she would have never called you. Look, come on now.
Hey,
You can't just be on your ass
faith
and
without
praying,
works is
please, Lord,
dead.
please, can I please get a job? But you're
And,
not going
if
out
I would
to
have just
do that job application or whatever.
and if I would have just dropped the card off and kept going, it probably would have just got thrown away or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I took that time to make an interaction
Right,
and
exactly.
make her understand, like, this is what
Yeah.
my service. I never in my time of doing sales talk down on any other business. This is what I can do. This is what I can
Mhm.
promise, and this is what I
That's
can
real.
guarantee. I
You're
don't know what
bringing
they do
value.
right now. I'm not sure what they do. What are your problems with them? Okay, this is why you won't have them over here, because I got this system
Yeah,
in place. And I would damn near,
Yeah.
I'm the owner. So if I'm doing sales and I hear a client complain about something that I could fix in my company before taking a contract, I would do it. Oh, hey, don't do this and this and this and that. Okay, well, let me put this policy together, make sure my guy's doing this company wide, because that's good. I caught it here. But yeah, we offer that. We do that. Oh yeah, we do that. We do that. As soon as I get to the office, hey, put this in place and let's get it spread out just to
that's
get
tough.
that client. So
Yeah.
that's
Let
sales.
me ask y'all this: do y'all feel like y'all deserve success? I'm gonna tell you why I
Deserve
said
Do we
that after y'all
deserve
answer
it?
this. Yeah, like
Um,
like let me give you a prime example. So throughout the whole journey, your YouTube journey, your business journey, see me on your YouTube journey, do y'all deserve, like, in your mind? Do you think you deserve success?
I
Yes,
deserve what's best for me.
Yeah, no.
Mm,
I do.
There we go.
I do.
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
think you
saying?
deserve success.
why
I
not?
You
do.
gotta go get that shit.
Want me to tell you why?
Why?
Go take a
Why?
little biblical. Go take a little biblical on you, bro. In the
All
Bible,
right.
guys say, bro, we all we gotta do is believe and ask for it, and we got the riches of heaven already given to us. We just got to go out there and take it. Basically, he's
Mm-hmm.
saying, nigga, everybody that's my children, which is everybody, bro, you entitled to all the riches in the world. You just gotta go out there and
Yeah.
take it and
What's
do it.
best for
I'm Because of what he said, hell yeah, I deserve success. Does that mean I'm gonna get it right away? Might not. But do I deserve it? You fucking right I do. He said I'm his child. I deserve it. I got all the riches in the world already when I'm born into this world. I just got to go out there and take it and ask for it.
So what
So
is
hell yeah, I
success?
deserve success.
What is success to you?
That's a great question.
Tell
Because
me about
like you
Nicholas too.
said, we deserve all the riches in the world. We already born with the riches. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
Ooh.
successful. I'm successful by waking up, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like success, like that's why I say I deserve what's best for me, because my purpose might not be
That's
success.
a life.
You know what I'm saying? My purpose might be something different. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's what's best for me, I'm gonna be very successful. I'm gonna be very wealthy. I'm gonna be very known or whatnot. But I agree exactly what he's saying. God make it possible for anybody to find their purpose and complete their dreams. But I deserve what's best for me. Success, I would love to be very successful. I would love to. So I'm gonna work hard every day to make sure that happens. But if God has a different plan, then it's just a different plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel
Yeah.
like success comes in many forms. Like, I spend good time with my family. I'm free to like make decisions freely. I'm not in jail or anything like that. I'm very successful considering where I came from and my age. You know what I'm saying? Like our expiration date as black men in Little Rock ain't 21. It's about 18, 17, 16. You know what I'm saying?
Or
So
Boy, say
where
that
I'm
one more
from to where I
time.
am right
real,
now and
real
the
low
things
out
that I'm
here.
doing and the conversation we having right now, I'm successful.
Real low.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's hard. What about you,
bro,
Terrell?
my definition of success, bro. So let me tell you the reason why I asked you this question. Then go back to your question. So the reason why I asked you that because when I found out that the deal was closing within real estate, I didn't know how to feel about it. I because it took me, like I said, 16 months. But when it actually closed, I'm like, bro, I don't know how to feel.
Mm,
I really don't know how to
yeah,
feel. But then I start to realize that my purpose is bringing all of us together. It don't matter where you're from. It don't matter where you're from. No matter what you're doing. It don't matter how old you are. If I can bring everybody together and have conversations like this,
Yeah.
bro, the sky is the limit. So success to me is being in an environment to where a lot of people didn't know this knowledge, and now we just growing with each other to where we got each other contact information. Now we can reach out to each other whenever we need it, just so we know we're not the only ones on this journey. We're not the only ones facing adversity. We facing adversity just in our own different way. And
yeah,
in all actuality, with the group chat, with everything that we're doing right now, it's gonna be something greater than today. Because a lot of people from Little Rock, let's just say Little Rock, because that's where we're from, that's what we understand. We don't understand his language. We don't understand that you can meet multiple people, feed off each other, keep bringing value to each other, and constantly grow.
Yo,
Within Little Rock, we can all speak for the same thing. There's too much envy down there. There's too much envy in Little Rock.
man,
mm.
talk about it.
Too
And
much.
just
But
Talk about
imagine,
it.
it's a big crab in the bucket, like understanding, but why is it that way? Because outside of that bridge and that nice ass library down there, ain't nothing good for us to see that we can do something different. So why try to
Yeah,
do something
exactly.
different? Why be different, bro? You tripping. You know what I'm saying? No, let's just all
Mhm.
hang out and chill in the hood and be a disruptor. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like that. Ain't nothing to do. Like, so why do you want to be
I,
ain't
different?
shit to do.
So what if we can
You don't see
change
no
that?
famous people, no nothing.
Ain't no if to it. We can,
bruh,
bro.
Exactly.
Like, just imagine four
Shit.
successful black men like us doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like now our state, our city has something different to look up to besides a
Mhm.
rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
a rapper they gonna talk their stuff on the interview, positivity and this and that. But the music that you putting out, even if I'm a fan of it every day, is not
listen to
driving
that.
positivity. It's
yeah,
driving
Yeah,
more crab in a bucket material. It's
yeah.
telling me that
yeah,
it's okay for me to have a opposition.
Gotta
It's
watch what
okay
you
for me
listen
to
to.
Mm.
have haters. You know,
that's why
nobody
I don't listen to
haters
shit
gonna
no
come through
more.
shit. Why are you going to go look for it? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why it's like that because
Yeah,
our biggest role models right now are rappers who are beefing.
And
The vision
and
is
them
pro
five
players.
senses.
Pro players also. I mean, granted, ain't nothing wrong with being pro rapper, nothing like that. But
But
what
it's
do
an
we always
anomaly.
see? Exactly.
You got
And
to
what
be
if we
that
can change
one.
that?
You got to be that one in a million.
Okay.
Yeah,
Exactly. So what about you,
Everybody'
Lee?
dream was to make it to the league.
for real,
Hmm. What about you, Lee?
boy.
What's
I
your
know
definition
mine
of
was.
success?
Boy,
Uh, success, shit. Being able to have my whole 24 hours.
Mm,
Like I can just wake
mm.
up and just be chilling. And I
While
ain't gotta
money
punch
coming
the clock
in.
no more or nothing. While money
Mm.
coming in and being at peace, like real peace, like not letting nothing piss me off. Like say if a nigga backstab me, be like, oh, okay, that's what's up, and go on by my business.
bro,
That's really what I
that's
want.
actually,
Peace, peace.
bro, that's what I've been learning how to do. And I ain't gonna say I've done in all aspects, but mainly dealing with like relationships. I definitely done got that. Like if some shit don't work, I was telling somebody this the other day because
Mm,
they was asking me about like some relationship advice. I told her, I said, hey, bro, I put it like this. I said, look, when you get to a certain point in your life where shit that's not even worth stressing about, don't stress you out, bro, then
you winning.
you're not finna be fucked up about no breakup or no nigga doing this, no female doing this.
That's
As long as you can control what you can control, then you should be able to live with the outcome.
that's where self-love come from, bro. I say this all the time. You can't love nobody else if you don't love your fucking self, bro.
Boy, can't do it.
That's like I want people to listen to that. You can't love nobody else when you because you don't love yourself. Because whatever you inflict on somebody else is how you feel about yourself.
Exactly.
Real talk.
And that's why like what we're doing right now, bro. Listen, bro, this shit is major. That see me,
Monumental. This is legendary
listen.
shit.
See me, I know you on your YouTube journey. You just started off, but consistent. You have to start being consistent with it, just because
Lord,
of
please, this is
like you're not just doing it for yourself. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for everybody that's from Little Rock. That got the same story as you. That understand every place where you're coming from. Because every time I get in front of a camera, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm
Yeah.
doing it for people that can relate to us, that has the same background, whatever, bro. Like what we're doing is more to it than what we think it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
Robbie, you
Saying
blind,
what
my
you
God,
said.
what it do? He say loving others can help you love yourself.
What you
It
think about
can.
that?
I'm a firm believer in that because in my most depressing times, all I wanted to do was help other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
there was
hard.
one point in my life where the only joy I really had in life was the giving back, giving a homeless guy something, or doing something for my people, or like that was the only shit I enjoyed. Like even to this day, when I'm tired and I'm blogged up, I get up and go do something with my siblings. Like let's go to the movies, or let's go to Enchant, or like let's go do something like that. Like
Yeah.
loving
All
people.
that shit gonna come back to you.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that's gonna come back to you, and then that's. I feel like because you over time you put so much bad karma. If y'all believe in that, you know what I'm saying. You
No,
put
I
so much
definitely
of that
believe in
into your
karma.
life that when you start just live free and do good things, I feel like that them blessings start to outweigh your past because we supposed to be forgive. We supposed to like if we doing good, they gonna forgive what you doing. That's just my little thought process on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
finna
yeah.
say if you in a
That's what
depressing
the wealthy
feeling, bro,
do.
you just
That's
gotta,
why they do so many charities and
yeah,
shit. All that shit come back to you.
Doing things for others is a selfish endeavor. Being selfish is always a bad thing.
It's not always
not at
bad thing. Yeah.
all. You something.
No,
It's
you gotta be selfish,
it's
especially as an
mandatory to be
entrepreneur.
selfish. If you want to be successful in life, it's mandatory to be selfish.
Mandatory.
No,
Facts.
you
Mandatory.
got to.
I
That's why you gotta cut
I feel
friends
like
up. That's not good for you.
selfish is a
Wait a minute.
misinterpreted word. To be honest, to be
Nah,
completely honest.
that confused me. What they mean by that?
Robert Dublan said doing things for others is selfish. What's that? Endeavor. How you
Endeavor.
pronounce
Endeavor,
it? Endeavor.
endeavor,
Yeah.
bro.
Being selfish is not always a bad thing.
I don't know what the first. I don't know what they mean
Oh,
by the
okay.
first
I
part. I
read
ain't
that.
gonna
Okay.
care.
I get it. I think I get it.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
you. It's mandatory to
I see
be
what he's
selfish.
saying.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
you
it.
gotta pick. You gotta pick you.
yeah.
I don't know why my head read
If
that
you
and
don't
left that
pick
out.
you, but if you don't pick you
They
and
gonna
you just
pick it for
steady,
you.
yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
steady doing
Like
shit for
the
other
biggest,
people,
Self
the
you gonna
love is
biggest,
find
the
that real
best
quick.
love.
the biggest thing to do. Y'all need to when y'all get off here, go watch that. Go watch Fetty Wap and DJ Academics interview. That
I
man
seen
said
that.
Yeah.
he
I
was
seen
making
that.
100K a day.
That
He
man
said I would have
humble.
God
saved so much
damn.
more money if I didn't look out for my people. He said I spent 8 million. He said I would go into was it Robin Thicke or whatever that popular brand of
Yeah,
jeans was at his time. He said I'm
yeah,
buying one pair of jeans and they cost 1,000, but I'm walking out spending 40 racks every time because I'm buying everybody else's jeans. He was like, I was putting out so much fucking money that I didn't know that when I started being selfish, he was like,
yeah,
damn, bro, you really make
It
a lot of
left him.
money. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like
Hmm.
being selfish is important because like I told my mama the other day, like, because we speaking into existence, like we seeing what's going on and the moves we making. She was just like her number one thing was be generous. Don't be generous with your money as it starts coming in. And like I told her, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give to who I want to give to, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna have
fact,
anybody make me feel like I gotta do anything for you because of a bond
fact,
or a relationship we had.
You gotta know that no word.
Got
Mm-hmm.
to.
That no word is
boy,
serious.
it's sacred, boy.
That
I
no
say
word
no
got
so
me
many
into the
I'm
times.
situation I'm
learning
in
that.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I be saying
For
no so
real.
many times,
Yeah,
bro.
not being able to say no, not being able to, like I was telling you to not being able to remove the right employees and get them out of the way if they wasn't progressing. I let them stay too long, so it put me in a situation now where I gotta fight out of it just because I was being nice and wanted to make sure. I got this thing for kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got an employee that's horrible, but I know you got kids, it's hard for me to cut off their resources. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard for me, and that's been my biggest problem as a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you a shitty employee, but I just can't deal with you. But I'm gonna go get you a better job at a better company.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
You know what
real
I'm
though.
saying? Like,
That's powerful.
and that's just why I know my blessings are not gonna be short of nothing because like I don't personally feel like I've done any wrong. I've done a lot where people didn't agree, but I'm a businessman at the end of the day. As a businessman, you're gonna have people who don't agree with things you do. You're gonna have employees who don't want to do the things you do. You're just gonna have it. And
All you
Question
doing
though.
is getting your angel points.
and when that shit
Question
happens,
though.
don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad because you left a deal with somebody upset or something like that, man. Like say no.
Yeah.
Just say no. Just say no.
Then
It's so far.
go ahead, Simil.
I wanted to ask you there, like when you said that they might be a shitty employee for you, but you'll like set them up at a better job at a better company. Before you do that, do you call them out on the bullshit that they doing so they don't be, because they, if you don't, they gonna be right back in the same
They're gonna
situation.
they gonna
That
be
other company go,
facts because our process is pretty much like I document everything, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not a
yeah,
written document, it's a verbal. And I keep everything just for my
that's
records
smart,
because,
smart as fuck,
one thing I learned
nigga.
about my people for sure, but this game is they love to run to the systems and try to like make it seem like it's something it's not. You're not gonna catch me like that. So in our
Niggas will
last
lie on you
time, like
quick.
our disciplinary, I'm gonna be honest, and I've always been an honest leader. Like anybody can tell you, like my guys, we got a relationship to where like I'm big on uniform because that's my package. That's what my client gets to see. Like I get out
Yeah,
the car if I'm in my uniform looking good and you're not in yours, I'm gonna tell you look like shit, but in a good way. Cause now it's like, damn, okay, the boss said, I'm like, shit, I gotta go fix this. So I would take that person and just be like, hey, look, I enjoy you. This is what is just not gonna work for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I've reached out to like the time I did it, I reached out to the company. I knew the guy. He
yeah,
was in need of officers, but he's a smaller company, so he can work next to this officer and mold them into the one they need to be. That officer is now a top manager at that company. I just didn't have the time. I was too big at the time.
yeah,
So I didn't give up on a person. I just gave that person to somebody who could
yeah.
help them and who and
Better
they
help
can
them.
keep their
Yeah,
family fed. And they made $1 extra.
fact.
He needed people. So yeah, I'm always it'll be janky of me just to kick you to the curb and then not tell
Yeah,
you what's
yeah,
going on because you might not know that you fucking up in this area.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Robin Blind said he coming in like three things. People only help others because it feels good or makes them feel better. It's a gratification, not just a pleasure. And then he also said, but all things are done in balance unless it's your purpose. And then to go off what Devin just said, uniform is a part of your brand identity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
to feed off what Devin had said earlier about learn how to say no. Listen, your best interest most times is saying no. Just because you don't want to be
Fact.
nice or don't want to have that burden on you by saying no. Like, dang, I just cut all their
Shit.
phones off for their family. Sometimes the best thing for you to do is for yourself because in all reality, they looking out for themselves too. They're not looking out for your
Okay.
company. They're not looking out for your business. So the
And they're
best
not
thing
even
to
looking
do
out for their kids because if they was looking out for their
exactly.
kids, they be doing their job. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So once I learned that, it was just like I
Mm-hmm.
can't look out for your kids if you're not doing it. You the parent, not I.
Facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
That
a
shit
and a
just
good
gotta come to
percentage and a
them
good
too.
yeah, a good percentage of the time you don't say no. The same niggas you didn't say no to wouldn't do the same shit for you.
Facts. And the ones you've been saying yes to when you first the most problems you're gonna have in your life is the ones you've been saying yes to and you finally put that boundary and you say no about something, that's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Yeah.
always tell people money does not buy you happiness, it buys the people around you happiness and that keeps you happy temporarily until you
Mm-hmm.
cut that off. Period. Like money can't buy
Ooh,
you
man.
happiness. Money can buy you cars, it can buy all types of stuff, but you
I've
have to
been
be happy
saying this
yourself.
shit for so long, boy. People
Like
thought I was crazy when I was saying that shit. Money can't buy you. It really fucking can't. Why you
it
think
can't.
rich people be fucking killing themselves?
It can't
They
because
got
you
everything they want.
Because if you got a spending problem with no money, you gonna have a spending problem with more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
Do
just
you
because
hear me?
you can't pay your bills and you working a job, it's not the money, it's the person, the budgeter. You know what I'm saying? If you can't budget this little check you got coming in, what makes you think you're gonna be able to budget that M check?
Financial literacy.
Facts. Money don't buy you happiness. It buys the people around you happiness because you're getting them cars, you paying their bills, they can get money, whatever. Until you say no. Now you're not happy because you lost that relationship. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. So no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I'm
money
I'm
buys the
cool
people
with being an
happiness.
asshole friend.
Hell yeah. I got so
Robert
many
Musobla said, "Money can buy happiness, but it's not the reason for happiness." 100%,
it can buy
100%.
temporary happiness. I'm happy because I just got this phone. But when you
Right.
talk about
I guess you got
mental
this car.
happiness, no, it cannot. It cannot buy mental happiness. And I just don't believe that
That's why I'm
because
talking
like
about that peace. All I
it's
want in
all
life is
about peace.
peace,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like if you don't know who
Yeah,
you are before you get the
tell
money,
you.
it will change you. It will
Hey,
change you.
if you got that peace, a broke man, you see poor people on the street, they be happy as hell because they have peace.
Man, God bless. They say God bless you more than the people who out here hopping out of Mercedes and stuff like. If I count on my hand how many times somebody homeless and said, "Bless you, man. Have a good day," or "Oh, I like your fit." You know what I'm saying? How can a person that's not happy be happy like that? You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
like, money not gonna do that for you.
All I
It's gonna.
want, I ain't gonna
But
lie.
I think too, it depends on what it is in the world that makes you fulfilled. Like if money makes you, it gives you fulfillment, then I think it can give you happiness. If that's what gives you fulfillment. Like I can have money, but if I ain't got no wife, no family, I'm gonna be
That's what
depressed.
I was gonna say. Like
You feel me?
if you go through a point in life where let's say you lose friends, you lose your significant other, and then boom, you get some money. You happy now?
Hell no.
No, because you still dealing with that
Mm.
betrayal of whatever happened or that heartbreak of whatever happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I can be rich as hell, and if I lose a family member, more money will not make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
At
what's gonna make me
all.
happy is that grieving, and peace. Like that's it. Like you gotta rebuild
I
your
don't
peace.
know about that, Robin. I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
It is a requirement. It would not having money would not
Definitely a
make me happy.
requirement. Definitely a
Well,
requirement. But
y'all
I
didn't see
need
what he
that.
said at first. Hold on. Let me go back up. Let me go back up.
They say I
He
need
said,
that bread.
he said, pleasure is buying that phone. What Devin had said. Then he said, happiness can buy you life changing experiences. Money's not a requirement,
Sure.
but saying money can buy happiness is wrong. It is how you use that money.
Man, that's what I'm learning right now.
Yep,
Saving my money. That
exactly.
ain't doing it ain't bringing me no more income if I'm saving it. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta put that bitch in a stock or in some type of real estate to see my money grow because it ain't growing in that bank account at all. I'm learning that right
Well,
now. Okay.
You get
bro,
every time
it is nice to see though.
I seen this quote. You get, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
0.1% from the bank return on your money.
Ain't shit. That's like 4 cents.
Yeah,
Nothing.
on me, you
What?
do. That shit trash, bro.
Yeah,
And
you
then
better
Man,
off
that shit
playing in
tweaking.
crypto.
exactly. Then that's another thing too, bro. We don't understand financial literacy.
And
We
they're
don't
not teaching
understand
it.
that. And just,
At
bro, we've been
all.
talking for a whole hour. We've
They
been
don't teach
talking
that
for a
shit.
whole hour, just bringing value to each other. And just imagine as the platform get bigger, the more people come in. Just imagine the type of conversation we're gonna be having with everybody. Granted,
Yeah.
it ain't meant for it. Well,
Mhm.
granted, it's for everybody, but everybody not
That's
gonna be
meant for
listening
everybody.
when they first hear it. That's
No,
why
You
I
will hear
want
me.
to.
I
You will hear
wouldn't
me
say it.
say
I
this.
wouldn't say it's for everybody.
Yeah, you will hear me say
It's
this
for
a
everybody.
hundred times throughout my career. Ain't no class, ain't no course, ain't nothing in the world that can teach entrepreneurship. Either it's in you or it's not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant for this lifestyle because this is not an easy
Yeah.
lifestyle. Especially if you
What
can't
make you say
control
that
your
though?
happiness. What makes me say that? Because like
Yeah.
people wired different. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I went to sleep at 3 a.m., got back up at 6 and went right back to work. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it takes right now to build this business out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but that's a mindset I have because I'm able to put aside everything else. I'm able to watch all my friends for the last 3 months go out and have fun and not be enticed to go out and have fun. I'm enticed
Yeah.
to save my money. I'm enticed to like look up things like in like, bro, the only person that I seen close to me is T. You tell him something, he researching it, he looking on it, he on top of it. Like people
Boy,
like that are the only people that
Aristotle.
can really take this lifestyle and go far because if you can't sit in there over 3 months and watch your account go like, okay, I ain't make no sales the first month. I made 2 sales the second month, 3 sales the third month, and then the fourth month I made 1,000 sales. A lot of them people would have gave up on the second and third month because it wasn't working, and it's not for them. You know what I'm saying? They were thinking that they were gonna get in and get some quick money and get some fast money and just
Shit is
go.
impossible.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to agree to disagree. It's not in you when you first start off, right? But as you continue to go on, then be learned. So that's why I say
It's
I have
in
to
you
agree
then.
to disagree.
It's in you. It's
Yeah,
already in
yeah.
you. It just ain't been tapped. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like it just ain't been tapped. But when I say it's not in you, it's just not in you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
I
very
know people
true.
that just it ain't in them. They're trying to, but it ain't in them because every time they get to a curve, they talking about quitting. Every
Mm-hmm.
time
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
they can't get something done, they don't know. They want me to tell them versus I said,
Talk
okay, well go
about it.
look at this YouTube video. It's not in them. They just trying to get to money. They thinking money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
And you know what's so crazy? People want the answers like given to them. All right, so listen, this is what you're doing, this is why you're doing it like that. This is that. Now listen, if I'm coming to you asking for a question and you tell me, all right, look, go watch this video. I'm gonna go watch the video. Why? Because you just consumed it and you know everything I'm trying to ask you.
facts.
Yeah.
We,
And I know it can answer
we
more questions than I can.
exactly.
Yeah.
We as people are not resourceful for ourselves, and that's
Not at
another
all.
that we're trying to embed in our people. Also, you have to start
Yeah.
using the internet for what it's used for,
Yeah,
Hell
But
bro.
yeah.
that
What?
this
research.
shit,
Gotta
this right here,
research.
like this can make anybody in the world a multi-millionaire in 24 hours.
No
Bro,
cap.
Better
And you
go on
know,
Google
listen.
and just start reading some shit.
bro, and what's crazy is 90% of Americans spend majority on their day on this device. Do you know how
Can't live
much
without it.
research that is? If you look at your screen time and say, okay, boom, I'm gonna take half of that, and that's just gonna be all research, all study,
Mm-hmm.
all this. I'm gonna take if I'm on TikTok for 4 hours, I'm gonna do 3 hours of research, 1 hour of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, that's
it
the
just
thing I'm talking about. You gotta have that mindset.
and
That
if it's
gotta be the
not in you,
shit.
it's just not in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Man.
just not in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you can go, us four right now, we can go sit in an entrepreneurship class, right?
Yeah.
And we probably be able to dissect what they're saying and take it to some point. But I'm a firm believer in entrepreneurship can be taught, skills can, and you use them skills to become an entrepreneur. But
Mm-hmm.
let's
Mm.
just say a
That's
dude that was
hard.
just walking down the hallway who's seen the class and just like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. He
Right.
goes and sit in there, but he's never been an entrepreneur, doesn't want to do it, doesn't want to start a business. We are not going to receive the information the same way.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to use the information the same way. We're going to go build on
Mm-hmm.
that information we just learned. He's going to go and tell everybody what he heard and what he thinks and why he doesn't believe starting a business is easy, why he can't do this, why he can't do that. It's just not.
Right.
It's this mindset. He just don't have that
And
mindset.
and those
Yeah.
people, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, you can
Yeah.
try to help them so much. You can help
They
them.
ain't
You can
gonna
give
win.
every ounce of energy in you to them. But one thing about it, bro, if a man is already convinced, you can't convince him. A man or woman, you can't convince him. Okay,
Facts.
listen, this is what you're doing wrong. Like I'm gonna give you a prime example. C Mill, you remember when I asked you, I was like, bro, can I give you some advice? You was like, I said, listen, you're not being yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't just say that just be an asshole. I said that because, bro, I see the potential that you have. And if you're
Yeah.
yourself on camera, just imagine how many people just gonna gravitate towards you. Now, I wouldn't have been a real fucking friend if I would have said, see me, what you doing is good. The content that you putting out is phenomenal. No, nigga, the shit that you put out is good. It's good, but you not being
It ain't
yourself when
you.
it come out. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
when
That's
you took
hard.
it, bro, you took it and actually was like, okay, maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I didn't see it. Now I understand, like, okay, this is why. This is why he said that. And when you
That's
when
some
you
grown man
when you
shit.
didn't have no type of rebuttal, bro, I'm like, okay, C Mill is growing. He's mentally growing because any other people would be
Are
like,
you ready?
bro, no, I won. No, I won. No, the fuck. What you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Man, shut up,
I,
nigga. I ain't.
and I
Oh
didn't have
God.
some
exactly.
Yeah.
mentors. I didn't have some mentors that had dug into my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sit here in front of this wealthy or whoever the fuck he is, and he getting on your ass. Like I had a mentor get on my
You way
ass, like
childish.
nigga, what did you even think? Like, you stupid? And like, I'm
Yeah.
just sitting there, and I knew at that time I was growing mentally because when he spoke, I just listened because nigga, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
fucked the deal up. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him for not. That's okay, man. Like, it's better deals. It's more deals out there. It's this, it's that. And I appreciate him for saying, nigga, is you stupid? Because that right there
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
nah, okay.
That's
All right,
hard.
I see.
That's
You know what I'm
hard
saying? So,
though.
like,
Yeah.
being able to take that constructive criticism, especially if you get around mentors and people of wealth, you'll find out they're more blunt than anything because they
Man,
understand that beating around the
But
bush ain't gonna make no money. We wasting
yeah.
time by talking
you
about it.
find
Just
out how
stop
much you
doing that stupid shit
changed,
and do
bro.
it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's major.
But,
Keep them kind of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Because I
but
got a friend
reason
that's
right now
hard.
reason
who swear he wants to be the next big business owner. He wants to do this. He wants to do
yeah.
that. Motherfucker going out of town every weekend,
Yikes.
spending all his money on weed. What man? The nigga worried about getting a new car. He ain't even got a job. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get another car note. So I can't give him no constructive criticism because every time I do, oh, this, and this, and this, it's always a reason. You know what I'm saying? And like
Yeah,
me
he ain't ready.
personally, I would be grateful for somebody like me at my early stages of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Just a young, not even put anything aside, but just a young guy with a load of experience that if you're in my inner circle, I will make you a six-figure person.
Right.
We can call 5 people right now that'll say, that nigga, he changed my life. Because it's like, I love you and you love me. So we share that kind of relationship where you can call me, I'm gonna always give you game. But this man sees these people around me who are making money off of the tips I gave them, but he can't take constructive criticism, so he can't get far because his mind is telling him you doing something right. When in reality, if you trying to live the lifestyle we trying to live, you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you off. Like, and I didn't put him around. My big brother, I started his company with him in 2019 or so. He did a 1.2 million in sales this year. 1.2 million in sales. This nigga driving $100,000 car. I put him around him. I said, look what we did over here. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going out of town this weekend, so I can't hop on that. And then you can do it. It's not for everybody. Even though they want to. He wanted it so bad, but it's just not for him because he can't comprehend the process.
And then Robert U. Blind said this is an example of a mastermind group mentality. Then he also said it's not just what you are willing to do for your goal. It's just as much what I think I read that
It's not
wrong.
just what you are willing to do for your goal. It's just as much what you are
But willing not to do.
to
Oh
do.
yeah.
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 But real to shit, I learned that like I say I learned that really a lot from sports too, but mainly, bro, I learned that just strictly from my folks. Like, bro, I know as kids and like young adults, bro, we probably listen more now, but I know as a kid, bro, our folks will tell parents will tell you something, or just like elders that know what the fuck they talking about will tell you some shit, and you like, man, you just talking. No cap,
Hey, Red,
bro.
what I be saying?
As I grew up, bro,
Better start listening.
everything, everything my moms, my pops told
Yeah.
me, that shit was true. Like hell, when I just went to an interview at UMS, elite job, bro. If I went to that bitch by myself without, talking to my moms or anything, I may have still gotten a job. I don't know. I think I may have still gotten it, but I don't know. Bro, I talked to my mom's, bro. She gave me pointers. She told me to print out my resume on resume paper. She told me, make sure you have questions. I printed questions out to ask them, you know what I'm saying? Like, knock that bitch out the park. Like, bro, all you gotta do is just listen. It ain't gotta be even if your parents ain't telling you some stuff, just listen to motherfuckers that's older than you that have been there. Like they not telling you this shit for no reason. They
Man,
telling you this
for
shit
no
because
fucking reason.
they done been through it and they don't want you to go through the same fucking
But
trials they went through.
You got
what's the
two
best part
ears and
about
one mouth for a reason.
what's the
I
best part
stay
about
saying
that
that shit.
is like I feel like that's that cycle of life. You get what I'm saying? Where when you finally get to the point in life where you able to stop and say, wait a minute, so all the stuff they was telling me back then is true. You have matured. And I feel like that's
Yes.
how life is supposed to go, because a lot of the stuff people can tell you all the time. I can tell you right now that don't put your hand on that stove, it's hot. But you don't know what
Gotta
hot
learn that
means
though.
or what hot feels like.
Until
So
your ass get
Hmm.
burned.
now you know that's what hot is. I don't want
Yeah.
that no more. So you
Fact.
gotta learn some way. And I
See, I
be feeling,
told your ass.
and
I
I
told
told
you.
your ass. And so when you finally get to that point in life where you like, hold on, my uncle might have been drunk, but he was talking this shit for real. You
Nah,
know
he
what
was
I'm
really
saying? Like,
talking this shit
he was
though.
talking this shit, and it's just like it's beautiful because you're like, okay, now what's next? You know what I'm saying? How do I start applying those things, and how do you start? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And a lot of people, and this is just my experience from people I know. Like with me, without having a father in my house, it did make me grow up a lot quicker because I had other
Yeah.
siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the
Yeah.
only older guy in the house, so like it was a responsibility that I helped out in the household. So there again, I'm like, damn, okay, so they was telling me being an adult, it ain't what it's worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your childhood. A lot of kids don't understand that.
Right. And
Mhm.
just us as general, bro,
Man.
even like if we got people as younger than us that we mentoring, and even with, our parents with us, one thing we niggas need to learn and understand is, bro, sometimes you just gotta let niggas fall on their ass. Like you can tell
Yeah,
niggas
you do.
all the information in the world. Like I can go out and tell you, bro, do not drunk drive, do not drunk drive, do not drunk drive. If you still gonna want to do that, I gotta let you drunk drive and have some, even though it
But
might be bad, have some shit happen to you for you finally click in your head
where do you
doing dumb
set your
shit.
boundaries? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. With my friends, and especially if I'm dating you, I don't play that.
Facts.
If that's the kind of stuff you engage in, we can't even be friends. And that goes for guys who don't take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Mm.
look,
Ooh,
Ooh,
we
nigga.
can't be friends. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
swear to Jesus Christ,
I,
boy.
I got a dead partner right now. I take care of his baby. So how can you not take care of your own kids? You know what I'm saying? Like
What?
yeah,
I got boundaries in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff you can and cannot do. If I tell you one time, hey, man, don't be drinking and driving. And, oh, I do this. Okay, well, so now what you doing is you playing with me because you put me in a position to where I might potentially gotta lose you. Or you put me in a position where you might potentially go and kill a family or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Because your mind, you're conceiving and already admitting that you're just gonna be negligent for no reason. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
For
Like
Mm-hmm.
no
we not
fucking
the same type of
reason.
people.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
that shit be so stupid, bro. Like,
That
fuck are
drunk
you
driving
doing?
shit is like a pet peeve of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that.
That shit lying.
I hate it. Like that's just ridiculous. That's the most avoidable death there is.
Boy,
The most avoidable one. And people do that shit on a daily
nigga,
basis.
anybody can stay, bro. If I'm having some shit in my house and niggas drunk, bro, whoever need to stay, staying. I don't give a fuck where you guys sleep at,
We
bro.
got
Whoever
That's how
need
I
to
was
floorboards.
in my
stay
party.
is staying the
Yeah,
night, bro.
I
however many
kept saying
No
people
that shit
sleep
in
in
cap.
my
the
party.
bed.
Bro, that's
Huh?
because niggas
Robert, you
niggas don't
blind.
listen, bro.
My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all, but Robert U. Blind said, learn, do, teach, cycle of knowledge. And he also said you are the average of the 5 people you hang around most.
Yeah, if you hang around 9 dummies, you're gonna be the 10th one.
Boy.
Ooh, wee.
You
Yeah,
hang
That's
for
around
real.
real.
5 billionaires, you gonna be the
You're
6th
gonna be the
one.
6th one.
Oh,
Nah,
And that
real
goes to
talk
say
though.
this though. But like I said, it's in you or not. Because if you hang around 5 billionaires and it's not in you, you ain't gonna do shit. You probably gonna end
that's
up
true.
working for them. But if it's
That's
in
true.
you,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that just, your
That's
eyes
so
is
dope.
always gonna be wide because you're gonna be looking at the shit like, nah, I got to get up there. I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? I
Got
got
to.
to.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I love seeing the car that I want pass me by while I'm like my apartment in my store, the corner store right here. But in the area I'm in, I see so many nice cars, and I always see my dream car at least once a day. I love it every
What
time.
is it?
It's a track hawk.
Track up.
I want to know what that mother look
That's
like.
tenable though.
I'm
Maybach,
gonna have it by
That's
March.
tenable.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
it
that's
by
tenable.
March. I'm gonna have it by
yo,
March. I
bro.
see it every day, and every time I see it, it make me like my mind is like, hey man, go sit down and finish putting that document together, or go finish that portal or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I am.
My mind just be like, that's what you want, go get it. And it's like every time
Mm-hmm.
I manifest something I want, I see it more and more and more. I wanted a Corvette by like a couple months ago. I was seeing Corvettes left and right. I don't see them just no more. I see Trackhawks only.
Man, that's what I be saying. I want a GMC truck. I want that hoe so bad, boy.
I want
I
me.
don't working through it.
Now that's happiness.
Mm-hmm.
That's some happiness. I'm gonna be happy when I get that. So I guess it does kind of make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Until I gotta put gas in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, do you hear me?
Nigga,
Do you
bro,
hear me?
Now sad again.
bro, I had a challenge. I had a Challenger for my rental car, bro. I'm think I'm in that bitch. Windows down. I don't even have windows down. My old car, windows down. I'm speeding like a motherfucker, looking good.
Oh
Bro,
God!
it wasn't until I pulled up at that gas station. I said,
It got real.
They tell you.
yeah, that shit bold.
I was
Now
walking
my
out the
cheap
gas.
I had my
ass.
little Mustang for a minute.
Now my cheap ass.
I'd be like,
You hear
damn.
me? I was at the gas station the other night, and I can't figure out who it is. When I do, I'm gonna send it to you. But the kid walked in the store, and I remember the kid. So I'm not sure if they some popular YouTubers or something, but I'm gonna remember when I see him again. But he put like $75 on Pump 9. Me, I'm like, fuck, $75. I look out the window. It's some thick chick. She real thick. You can tell she probably had a BB on everything, but she pushing the years, a Lamborghini years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like you really get to like you really can do whatever the fuck you want in life as long as you do it. You get what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about it. Like you can sit right here and tell everybody on this thing, I'm gonna be a billionaire and go be a billionaire. People just gotta have it in them.
And it's
People
not
don't
even
understand that words is a big thing too.
Belief is also.
Manifestation.
Yep.
Hey,
You keep saying that shit over and over, it don't come though.
Something gonna happen. Like you know what I'm saying? They say
word.
For real. You keep saying fuck police, nigga. I'll go to jail.
Your ass going to jail.
I'll never in life, bro. That's one thing I pray on so much, but I pray that I'm never ever in a position to go to jail ever in life. That's one place I don't want no parts of.
Do you hear me? I was in the hospital for 12 days. It felt like jail. I ain't never in my 23 years of living been somewhere I couldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
oh my God.
That hospital, you right though. That hospital be like jail too.
Man, it ain't nothing but a 6x6 and gray walls.
Boy, be cooped up in that one room. Got that small ass TV in there.
That shit hurt my heart.
I was at home. Torn Achilles. It felt like I was in jail. I couldn't go nowhere, boy.
That's how I felt when I had that Rona.
That shit be bold, boy. You just don't realize how much everything mean until it's gone. Boy, that's real.
Them small things matter more than the big things.
Nigga, when I got over Corona, bro, nigga, I went outside and just they couldn't smell shit for 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie though, that is the healthiest. But I went outside.
What it smell like?
Sniff of that air.
What it smell like?
Good, man. Freshness. No cap. That is the healthiest I ever ate. That's the healthiest I ever ate in 2 weeks though, because I couldn't taste shit. So I'm eating broccoli, carrots, all that shit. All that shit. Man, I wouldn't, bro. That Rona ain't no joke.
Yeah, Robert said, I was in the hospital eating straight healthy.
Robert said, belief leads to potential, which leads to belief leads to potential, which leads to potential, which leads to results that reinforce beliefs. That cycle leads to reaching goals.
You need to do a podcast with him, Terryl.
Yeah, I am.
He be talking that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Second potential should be action.
Okay. Boom.
I thought I was tripping, boy. I thought I was tripping.
Yeah, like, I was saying like,
boy, they didn't have me in little circles for a minute.
Yeah, I felt like I was slow for a second.
I had to.
I'm a firm believer in don't nothing outwork hard work. but consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you work hard for 3 hours a week and then somebody working slightly less harder, but they being consistent, they're gonna get further. Consistency is key. So yeah, believe consistency.
Shannon Sharp had said that yesterday on him and Skip show. He said, show me a guy that works hard and I'll show you a guy who works smart. And the nigga that works smart gonna be miles ahead of the nigga that's working hard every single time.
They go hand in hand with each other, bro. Because in order to learn how to work smart, you got to work hard. You got to go through the trials and errors of failing, of doing everything wrong the first couple of times. Then once you start to realize, hey, listen, I'm working too hard. Now you start to create a system to where everything's just automatic, just on automation. That shit is. That's what I'm learning now.
And that's crazy because, like, see, I got this product I'm listening to you, but like, it's like I'm automating because I'm starting to so pretty much what I'm doing for the New Year is I'm starting a digital agency that does graphic designs, website development, for company formations, and business consulting. So we'll pretty much help anybody set their company up from A to Z. Then we can do logos, all that, etc. So like, the hardest part of figuring out how to set up this agency was the automation part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to make it less strenuous to take an order in and then fulfill that order. So I found this software. It's just like Dubstep, like I was teaching you, and it pretty much creates you an entire portal for your clients, and you can automate every step. So now my process is real simple. I have a fulfillment specialist and a business development manager, and they are the ones who pretty much oversee the entire process. They bring together the graphic designers, web designers as I need them, and those are the virtual assistants, like I was telling you. And so now, once I hit go on this, it's so easy to run because it's like all my staff is virtual, and all they're doing is creating these things, and I'm be able to scale this however much I want to scale it, and I'm doing 10 to 15% a month in scale, all the way until the end of the year is how we're gonna scale it. So like, however much I've outsourced two things. My digital marketing is a whole nother agency, and I negotiated with them up until yesterday when we signed a contract, the lowest price point ever. So if I get a client to pay me $25,000, I only got to pay them like $300. $2,500, pay them $300. And then my content developers, they're based out of Dallas. That's I'm a white label seller. I'm gonna sell this shit like it's mine, but they're gonna be doing the services. That's where the money is.
And then,
hey Deb, did you go to Henderson, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember you, bro. You was bad.
Oh, bad as hell.
Oh, you from Little Rock? Damn,
yeah, I'm from
yeah. Bro was bad in middle school, bro.
Yeah, I was bad. I went to Henderson after Dunbar. I got expelled from Dunbar.
Damn.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. I'm saying that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why, like, in the position that I am right now, like, I always knew I was smart. I just didn't really fuck with the public education system. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always knew
it really is
like,
shitty though.
It's some shit for me out here, but this math shit ain't it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just ain't it.
Yeah.
And I can't completely blame the education system, but they didn't tap into me like they needed to tap into me as educators. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just another statistic, another badass kid from the East End, Southfield, wherever they wanted to put me at. You know what I'm saying? So when I got around my mentor at the time, I got around him. It was he came to Little Rock Central, and he was in the hallway, and they had that stand out there talking about entrepreneurship. I talked to him, and it changed my life for good. And I feel like at that moment, that's when my success came, because you beat the odds by a slim percentage. You know what I'm saying? 2 more summers, you would have, you could have been either way it went, dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? But just by that slim percent, I made it out. Like, just by that slim percent. If I would have never met him, like you said, I was bad as hell, bro. Like,
bad as fuck.
I was bad as fuck. Like, to the point to where it was
I remember
because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I knew the routine. You're gonna put me out the class, boom. My 10th grade year, hell, I was suspended the first 2 weeks from the last year. So that's why I feel like I'm successful. Money aside, if I had money today or if I didn't, I'm successful, because fuck, I made it. Like all my homeboys
Made it
got
past what you
cases,
was
and
supposed
majority
to.
of them from Little Rock are dead right now.
No cap.
Yeah, so like that shit depressing, but like I made it. So that's my success right there.
Yeah. That's why I don't take this life shit for granted at all. I think him every time I wake up.
Yeah,
Boy.
I say that shit on my YouTube. Hey, did you thank him today?
yeah.
Cause this shit ain't promised, man.
And
This shit is not promised.
you put them feet
Hey,
on the
no,
Before
ground,
you touch that phone, hey, before you touch that phone, thank him.
thank them in the biggest way.
no capper. Got
Oh, this
to.
was a question I wanted to ask y'all earlier. I see it a lot. Every time somebody do something like a good deed or something, and they record and post it, like, do y'all feel
Bro, I
like
hate that.
do y'all
I
feel
hate
like
that
that's a
shit.
bad thing, or how wish y'all
I
take?
don't.
I don't.
I
I
don't.
don't.
Yeah, I
I
don't either.
I see
I don't fuck
I
with it.
see from both sides. First off,
Me too, though.
why are you recording when you do a good
Cause you
deed?
trying to showboat or something. But on the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, it's like, bro, you can
You
encourage
want to,
somebody
yeah,
else or give
yeah,
pizza to the homeless or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You
That's,
want,
that's how I look at it. You just encouraging people to do a good deed.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like you said, it could be taken both ways. You could be looking at it to like act like you better than somebody, or you could look at it just to show people, what motherfuckers is going through, that battles that we don't have to, what I'm saying, we don't have to face, and just showing like you can be a blessing to somebody, and it don't take much money out of you to do that, or hell, it might not take no money
Mhm.
at all to do that.
Boom, he said it right. It's about the intention of the giver. Because I feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy when people get mad at somebody for posting that, but don't care about the girl over here throwing her ass on Twitter, because it's like we on social media, right? We uploading all this negative shit in the atmosphere. Why not upload the positive shit? You know what I'm saying?
For
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Now
Man,
you do have people who just go and, oh, I'm gonna do this just because I might get some clout, or I might go viral or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, the people that's posting this stuff are genuine. Like, they just want to give
Yeah,
back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around people who do shit and they don't post. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I done slid a 5 or 20 or $30 or something to a homeless guy. You know what I'm saying? My last
man.
the last company I worked for, when I first started getting my first real check, on Fridays we used to go pick up. We used to get our checks and we'll go to the bank together and cash. And I would always ride with the owner, because he would get his check, and we would leave the bank. And the first person he saw that was homeless, he would always get him money. And he's like, "This is how you keep your blessings coming in." You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not going to
yeah.
church, give back. You know what I'm saying? So people do stuff like that on the
Man,
daily and they don't show it,
He a
but
rich man.
we
that
we see more negative than we see positive. So it always irritates me when somebody like, "Why did you have to post this?" I need to see it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I'm
that
wiping my fucking Instagram out. Nigga, I'm so
That
sick of that shit, bro.
bro, that's why I'm gonna do like a mobile podcast. Like when
Ah,
I get it, when I get the mic and shit for and light for the camera, I'm gonna do a mobile podcast talking to people that ain't never been on a podcast before, or because
yeah,
everybody got a story. So now I'm
that
bringing value to
that's a
y'all.
smart ass. Oh, that's smart, Terrell.
I'm
Damn.
bringing value to y'all just so y'all can have some type of platform. You feel
and
me?
when you come up with that
yeah.
that
Hell yeah.
podcast name, it needs to be something similar to like Everybody Has a Story or something like that. You know what I'm
That
saying?
I
boy
already found it.
Kyrie.
I already found it.
Oh, okay. I'm saying, yo,
Respect his
wait,
knowledge.
are you doing a different series, or is it just like that's what
Poor
you're gonna
nigga.
change the main platform to?
Damn.
It's gonna be both. So what I'm going to do, because I probably started within a week or 2 weeks, whatever the case is. So I'm gonna record all content on Saturday and Sunday. Monday through Friday, I'm gonna post it to where it's different people, different days, to where I'm building up the credibility for what I'm doing.
So it's low
So
key
that's a new
on
So
series.
what you saying
Yeah.
is you go interview
Vic.
multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
and like
Big
on
blends.
Saturday and Sunday, and then every different day post a different. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's your new
Yes,
Now I
sir.
see
series.
where you going. I see where you
Yeah.
going, real.
Yeah, I see where
Mm-hmm.
you're going. Yeah, it's a
That's
series.
what's
That's what I'm
up.
saying. Come up with like everybody's story, something like that. That shit hard. Like, especially like the way Vic Blends be doing it. Like, he hard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he the
And
truth.
I
He the
seen somebody
truth.
made a comment on his page the other day, and he was just like, "Bro," he's like, "I can't tell you when the last time I picked up a clipper and charged for it."
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm using this to spread knowledge now," and I was like, "That's powerful."
Bro, hold on. I'm gonna come back to that. Let me read Craig comment right quick. He said, "I live in a small town, and for Christmas I gave all the fast food workers $100. for a Christmas gift on the condition they give $25 to others at random. So far locally, I have heard it spreading. That's smart.
That's tough.
That, that's
That's
that
tough.
ain't
That's
that's
what's up.
smart, and you giving value and you showing them the purpose of
But
actually sharing the wealth.
You gave value,
but
and then you
but
allowed them to get
yeah.
value.
That's hard.
And
That's hard.
what does that say about the fast food workers too? That they actually, even after the person left, that they actually
Actually
following
did it because
through
they could
with
have
the
pocketed the
Yeah,
25.
conditions. Yeah,
they
they could have kept that whole hunt done.
it all depends on the person, like Devin said. And to go back what you said, damn, what you say? I had that bitch in my head.
Yeah, I forgot
Excuse me.
to.
Oh,
What happened?
Big Blends.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I seen this. I watch a lot of videos. So Gary Vee said a lot of people that's in sales is in sales to make money, but a lot of people not in
Mm,
sales to brand themselves. So I'm like, that's smart.
damn.
That's smart. So now I'm about to brand myself in order for people to know who
Yo,
what fair use
yeah,
knowledge stand for. It
your
rather than
brand to
just
make you money by
They
itself.
go, and then you're gonna get people to
exactly,
spend money off your name value. Oh, cheat
Yeah,
on that?
exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna
they
go
could be
for
like,
it.
damn, failures knowledge. Let me tap in.
And
And
then
that's how the
Bro,
other
that's
money
the
comes.
most realest quote on this earth, damn near though. Cause
what?
everybody always say, nigga, losing is a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Like
losing,
for
bro. Like it
real.
teaches you something. It teaches
Every
you something.
time though. Every time you
No
lose,
cap.
bro, it's a fucking lesson in that loss. Every
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that taught me how to be patient, how to be like it
yeah,
made me a different person when I'm around people and like understanding that okay, there's a high chance of losing. No matter what they
Mm-hmm.
say the
yeah,
percentage of winning is, there's a high chance of losing because this world
right.
operates in such a fucked up way that it's just like
Yeah,
I went from like fuck, damn, shit to like, okay, all right, let's just redo it
Yeah.
this way and let's go this way. Let's try this. And then
Cause
Mm-hmm.
boom.
I'm
yeah.
a
If you used
crazy
to win,
dude, man.
you yeah, you used to winning so much. When you finally lose, you ain't gonna know what the fuck to do with yourself.
So
Now I
that's
wouldn't even
why
say you used to winning. To be honest, I wouldn't even say that. I'll say, bro, that you think you're supposed to be winning by you starting, just because you
it
have an
also
idea.
it also
But
depends on what they winning is. You know what I'm saying? Like they
yeah,
little
you're right.
wins can be this, and that. Oh, I got my LLC. I got this. I got my graphic design. I got my logo. I got my website. That's a win. And then no sales.
Kanye.
My first L. Oh damn! Instead of giving up, I need to be like, okay, where am I losing my client in my sales process?
Yeah, yeah. How to change your
How do I
approach?
revamp the sales process to get my client to the end goal? You know what I'm saying? And that's where the losses become lessons.
Yeah,
Engaging with the audience and understand what they want. Listen. So another thing that Gary Vee said, he was like for my podcast, I'm not gonna. The only thing out there I'm gonna advertise when I do start getting sponsorships is I want to advertise a bookstore and of course my website. But everything else after that, I don't want to really sponsor it just because what I believe in is the knowledge within these books, and of
yeah.
course my brand. But I don't want to sell you anything. I just want you to get educated on life and what you want to do.
So why don't you just do stuff that you know that you fuck with though?
I am. I'll just reach out to thrift books, and then I'm in the process of creating my website also.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to
I'm
like
saying
my
like
YouTube
if
channel.
sponsorships come.
Huh?
Yeah,
What
no,
you
as
say?
I was saying, the smushes they're gonna come easy once you start
Yeah, I'm
providing
saying
something.
like cause he said he don't want to do something because he don't like basically he didn't believe in it. But if you get a sponsorship from fucking Nike or something, you ain't gonna wanna you ain't gonna want that sponsorship or something. Is that what you were saying?
Boy.
Don't tell me you turning
No,
down
no.
money.
Listen, I'm turning. If the book come, no, because our community don't need no shoes. I'm not. That's not my primary focus. So if they do come, I thank them for it, but I'm not turning it down because what I believe in is educating our
Whoa.
people.
Not if they come, they got to come with something that's gonna benefit the platform. It's gonna benefit them.
Exactly.
Nike want to
Shoes
come
not gonna
do a deal?
benefit the
Come on, let's go
platform.
put 3 parks in my city. Let's go redo the
Yeah,
Exactly.
Nike
courts.
just not just shoes though. That's the thing.
But Nike
That's what I
not
was
pro.
saying.
Nike not pro us either though.
Exactly.
They not either.
We
You
we
ain't
we
lying
know
about that.
shoes. We have shoes. We understand the concept of getting shoes,
But
but we don't
because
understand the
now,
concept of these books, of these words, of power of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
because what he's
That's
saying
hard.
is
Yeah.
he gonna protect his platform. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not bringing value to
Yeah.
me or my like, and when I say value, it don't mean Nike cutting me a $250,000 check. It got to bring value. Like, what is this like? What does our
To
deal
other
do?
people.
I just don't want to just. I don't want to just goddamn promote your shit. Like, what do we get out of this? A book club can pay me. My people getting education out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it pretty much start with us, because if I put you on the game to like, okay, I'm gonna sponsor Nike, go spend your money with Nike. I'm telling you to spend money with Nike. But I'm also telling you to start your business and save your money. It don't make sense. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because Robin hit on there. It's all about purpose, not necessarily money. I mean, if Nike come with money, bro, I'm gonna have to turn it down. Our community don't need shoes. To be completely honest, our community do not need shoes. I mean, yeah, you can go get it, but what we do need is to become educated about financials, believing in yourself, society, our environment. That's what I believe.
Hey, did y'all learn
Yeah.
how to sign a check in high school?
Uh,
Fuck no.
my mama, well, I learned when I was younger.
Hell
My
no.
mama taught us like
Your
damn near
parents taught you.
everything. Yeah, my mama
Did
taught
y'all
me.
learn
Yeah,
how to open
Yeah.
a bank account in high school?
I had one.
Boy, no.
Parents.
Did you
Parents.
learn how to use
Damn.
what a credit card was and how credit was important in high school?
Nah.
Boy,
Parent.
no.
Well, actually,
Me.
no.
That was
My
me.
parents didn't.
Did
I
you
ain't gonna
learn
lie. That's the one
anything
thing my
about
parents didn't
bills and
teach me.
rent, utilities, and all that stuff in high school?
Mm-mm.
So look at that.
No.
All the shit that is kicking our asses in life,
Now.
from the 18 to
Boy,
21, we learned nothing about in high school. Do
Fucking.
you?
that's because in high school they so fucking college oriented. That's all they fucking talk about.
How many of
No,
y'all
they
got
so
geometry?
job oriented. They want you
It's
to
a
go get a
systematic system.
job.
There
It's
you
a
go.
systematic
There you
system.
go.
Come on,
They're not
man.
supposed to teach things outside the system because it's organized this way for this particular reason, which is understandable.
They want you to go get a job, and then it's a prison pipeline as well. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Prison
Mhm.
Yes.
pipeline, detention,
Yeah.
alternative school, police is in the schools. Like it I don't understand it, because like everything you just said, like I can ask you 5 questions now. When the last time you used geometry? When the last
Never
time you
in
used
fucking
calculus?
life.
When did you
Y'all,
use your
that
world
damn near
history?
almost
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I
So all
don't
history.
this stuff,
fuck with
the
school.
world history, what they taught us about weird shit over in the London
All
and
that
UK.
shit fake.
Like all that stuff does not matter compared to the stuff that your senior year,
Boy,
them
don't
off
nobody give a
years they
fuck
giving
about
you.
the American Revolution.
Like that shit happened years ago. Unless we need to know about it now, we ain't like what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like our education
Mm,
system is trash, fool. It's
terrible.
trash. Like checks, bank accounts, type of bank accounts. I feel like you should be learning about your 401k. You should be learning about like the things that you should be set up for in life to make your life go well, is what the schools need to be teaching your senior year, if not the whole
That
entire time.
401k shit
Why the
cap
hell I
too.
don't know what credit is, but
Only,
I'm 18 and getting credit card offers in the mail while I'm in
yeah,
school, but y'all ain't talked about credit.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked my
only
credit up,
class that I know that teach that is economy,
and it's barely lit.
economics.
They ain't giving you no
Yeah, they
real.
don't.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't go into depth about none of that shit.
No, they want you to go to college so you can go get a job. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will pay
That's it.
$100,000 for a piece of paper that doesn't have no guarantee, but won't pay $5 to $40 for a course that can change your life.
Hey, please say that one more time, bro.
Like that shit crazy to me. Like paying $100,000 for a piece of paper, a degree
Bro.
that didn't give you
Oh
nothing.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Like my grandma got $100,000 degree in human resources. You know what she did? What she retired from? I think she was a car collection specialist at Ally Bank or something like that.
That's so wild.
Bro,
But
that's just bro.
it only take a couple dollars or sometimes free. I showed you some free courses to start chasing your
Yeah.
dreams,
Yeah,
but they
real
won't
Robin.
do it because they don't believe in it. But they
Hey,
believe in
Umidi.com.
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 But they believe in
College,
in college.
college is a scam.
A scam, bro. Like you can go
Damn,
to a
bro.
trade school.
I know. My ass fucking finished.
I'm
Big ass
telling you,
scam. I
bro.
could have been doing way more shit with my life instead of
Fifty
being in
Boy,
thousand
college.
what?
pay on a piece of paper, but won't take $30,
For a
$40
piece
and get
of
a course.
fucking paper.
If it could take, if it could teach you entrepreneurship, they won't do it because they don't believe in it.
They don't
Like,
believe.
bro,
Bro, ain't that crazy though, Dev?
That shit is crazy. It's
bro,
mind blowing. When you
That
really sit back
shit
and look at it,
crazy
it's
as
mind blowing.
fuck.
like, bro, I
100K a day, you
graduated.
can't pay $300 for a course.
And then after that 100K,
Oh
you
my
might
fucking
get the job you want. How many people
Man,
Oh
bro,
you see working at McDonald's
God.
with degrees? Or you see working, which I'm not
nigga,
knocking no job because every job is good.
facts.
But understand you went and paid more for a degree a year than you make a year. I'm not,
bro.
Man,
I can't do it.
that
I
shit is
just can't do
backwards,
it.
bro.
Hey, I graduated college with a bachelor's degree and working at a fucking trampoline park, bro.
You see what I'm saying? And that ain't got shit to.
Shit,
Most of the time, it don't have shit to do with the person. It's just the way the world is set up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the
if
economy.
I'm coming to your college and I'm gonna give you my money for this degree, you need to be helping me find a job.
Guarantee a
Man,
You need
job.
to be guaranteeing me a job in some career. That's the only reason you need to accept me as a student. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa.
not make me stress for 4 fucking years again after I just did 12 years of it. And maybe I can go put my information on the resume, but they're gonna require experience. They're gonna require this. They're gonna like, nah, bro.
Bro.
That school is crazy, bro.
And then, so what's so crazy? Listen,
Wow, bro.
we've been talking for almost close to 2 hours about just strengthening our mindset, who we are, networking, just understanding that bro, we bring value to each other just by having a regular conversation. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all have do y'all have any more closing remarks before we log off for today?
Be
Oh,
great, believe in yourself, and pray to a higher being. Same thing I always say.
just don't give up. Like, no matter what. Like, if you run into a roadblock, Google it, research it. I spend a lot of my time throughout the day working on projects and learning skills as I go. You know what I'm saying? But that's the process of being an entrepreneur and being a CEO. So never give up and just keep going. Don't don't let nothing stop you, bro. You'll get far.
Man, find your purpose, bro, and do whatever makes you happy in life.
Facts.
So everybody, man, I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all tuned in from Instagram, from Facebook, from Twitch, from YouTube, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all supporting us mean a lot. And listen, for us to close it out, let me go ahead and say continue to be great, continue to believe in yourself, and always, always, always strive for greatness. Hold on, y'all.
Say